arms off me.
She is 8 months pregnant. She delivers the male, and she survived a vicious attack by a pit bull. She did it by fighting and biting back. More on her incredible story in just a moment, but we're going to begin today with a breaking story, we'll keep you on top of that. The big story, though, is a mail carrier being attacked by a dog. Hardly a revolutionary occurrence, but this story is different in a couple of ways. The mail carrier is a woman, a pregnant woman, and the pit bull bit her so hard it broke both of her arms. She survived by fighting back, and tonight she's telling her story to our Roger Weber. He's live on Detroit's Northwest Side with how this all happened. Roger?
Devin, we so often hear of letter carriers being attacked by dogs, but I have never seen anything like this. A woman on her route yesterday goes up to this house and nearly dies in the jaws of a pit bull, and in her frantic attempt to escape, she had to bite back.
I was just screaming, help me, somebody help me. I'm pregnant, somebody help me. The dog is killing me. It's killing me.
It happened while Frankie Tortonesi was carrying the mail and the baby she's due to deliver next month. A pit bull attacked her suddenly and savagely as she approached the mail slot of this home on Pinehurst.
The dog came out, grabbed my right arm, then it grabbed my left arm, and then it grabbed my back of my right leg.
She's worn this uniform with pride for 4 years. The pit bull ripped it apart. Neighbors say a 10-year-old boy may have opened the front door without thinking as Frankie stepped on his front porch. The dog ran through an opening in the windowless storm door.
He was standing by the door eating his cereal, and I guess he was in shock or something.
He didn't try to help the lady?
No.
How many times did he bite you?
Oh gosh, I got probably 20 bites on my arms.
Frankie was on her stomach. The dog was standing by her head, growling and tearing at her arms.
And I said, am I going to bleed to death? Am I going to die?
With no one answering her screams for help, she was left with only one choice.
It finally released me after I bit into its neck.
You bit into the neck of a pit bull?
And it goes, arr, arr, arr.
Frankie and her husband Joe are relieved to know that their baby will be okay. But both Frankie's arms are broken. X-rays show teeth marks in her bones.
Are you going to be a postal carrier again?
I'm undecided. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it.
Again, the baby will be okay, but last night as Frankie was being wheeled into surgery, her eyes welled up with tears and she said, how will I be able to hold my baby? Now, coming up at 6 o'clock, we'll have more on what's going to happen to this pit bull, which has been removed from the home, and what will happen to its owners. Devin, back to you.
Just a phenomenal ordeal. She talked about screaming for help at the outset. Was there anybody there that could have done anything then?
Well, there were some people around Devin, and she was very critical of one man who had pulled up in a black car, and she thought that he could help get the dog off of her, but he did not do that. There were other neighbors who saw this, but they were either too old or too young or had some physical ailments themselves and couldn't do it, and were simply afraid of the pit bull, but they did come to her aid afterwards to help stop the bleeding. When it came, though, to getting rid of that pit bull, she was on her own.
Unfortunately, was able to pull that off. All right,
yeah.
Roger. We'll talk to you later.